Welcome to DML Discovery Metal Legion. It is time for the best metal albums of 2022. Yes, you've all been waiting for this video to come, and behold, it is here. So, before I start, pop your favorite metal albums of 2022. Disclaimer though, there is no black metal. No black metal on this list, since we got a complete dedicated video of black metal on December 31st, 2022. That's right. Also after this video, we're gonna focus on doom metal, death metal, and then the grandiose top 20 black metal albums of the year. Yes. So last year I did a top 100 best metal albums video and that nearly killed me. Today we're narrowing it down to top 10 and my god, it was fucking hard. This list are my best metal albums. My best metal albums, not including black metal, because black metal will be like 90% on the list. Can I just say that this year was a very good year for metal. Not the best. I'd still say 2020 was still a much better year of metal. A lot of people would disagree, but I feel like 2020 was A-class for metal, and even last year was a little bit better than this year in my opinion. But when it came to black metal, I still think last year was a little bit better. I digress. Let's get on with the top 10 best metal albums of 2022. So, coming at number 10 is none other than Mass Worship and the album Portal Tomb. This band really reminds me of Meshuggah, to be honest. Relentless tone of the drums, it's very percussion soaked, and the vocals are incredibly harsh and aggressive. And I do love how progressive it is. Great atmosphere as well. This has got a really good atmosphere. It's also quite fresh, but it also has a grandiose production. This album is piercing to your ears at times. Where a lot of people haven't mentioned this album in their best metal albums, but I feel it deserves to be at number 10 just because of its innovative style. The mood is fantastic as well, and it's just a songwriting which is so damn good. And that's why Mass Worship is sitting at number 10. Ooh, are you ready to dance? It is none other than Bloodywood and the album Rakshak. What can I say? Bloodywood are from India, and I saw Bloodywood in Bloodstock and they were absolutely fantastic. They were one of the funnest, I have no idea. They were one of the most fun bands out of the whole entire festival. The energy they had and the energy they have with this album makes it the best new metal, alternative metal album of the year in my opinion. It's absolutely fantastic. Forget about Slipknot, forget about Tala, you got fucking Rakshak with songs like Machi Bazaar, Danadan. The guitar tone's fantastic. It's such a percussion soaked album and it just works overall. The rapping's very fluent. The cleaner vocals are fantastic as well. But yeah, this album is the most fun album of 2022 in my opinion. It is just hard hitting with some great songs. What can you say? Rakshak Bloodywood is easily one of the best metal albums of the year. And now, one album I didn't think was gonna make it on the list, but behold it has. It's Megadeth, the sick, the dying, and the dead. This album's fantastic. Now, I've listened to this LP countless times. In fact, I was in England because I'm from Australia. I was in England and my Apple Music was still connected to the Australian server. So I got the Megadeth album before any other cunts from the UK. I did a review straight away and I fucking loved it. This is such a hard-hitting album. Dave Mustaine's vocals are absolutely fantastic on this. This was released on September 2nd, 2022. This album flows like water. It is quite an innovative album by Megadeth. Yes, it's the same meat and potatoes thrash you can expect by Megadeth, but they do play around with some interesting perspectives, like You Dogs of Chernobyl. Never heard anything like that from Megadeth. Fucking fantastic song. Junkie's fun. Junkie, Killing Time, songs like Mission to Mars. How good is that song? How good is that chorus? The guitar work's fantastic. The amazing solos, like you can count like 8 solos in one song. The actual self-titled track is amazing. Life in Hell, Need I Go On. This is a brilliant album by Megadeth. And yeah, absolutely love it. This is a hard-hitting, thrashy good time. But another band from Germany released another amazing thrash metal album this year. It's none other than Kreator and the album Hade über alles. This, in my opinion, is the best thrash metal album of 2022, silly DML, thinking that Megadeth was the best thrash metal album. No, I really do enjoy Kreator Hade über alles. I think it's very fun. The vocals are absolutely fantastic. It's hard hitting as well. The guitar just rings within your ears, and the drums are absolutely fantastic. The production's really good on this as well. And great songs like Hade über alles, Killer of Jesus is so damn good. I love how it's a throwback to like Pleasure to Kill, that era of Kreator, Crush the Tyrants, Strongest of the Strong, songs like Demonic Future, Pride Comes Before the Fall, a little bit doomier, a little bit of a doomier song. Pride Comes Before the Fall, and then you got songs like Dying Planet. This is a great album by Kreator. I just feel it's easily one of the best metal albums of the year, that's for sure. Kreator Hade über alles deserves to be sitting here. Speaking of an album I wouldn't think would make it in the best metal albums of the year list is none other than Meshuggah and the album Immutable. This was released on April 1st, 2022, and I didn't expect to enjoy this album as much as I did. The great polyrhythmic sections, the guitar work, and not to mention the drumming as well, which is so damn pulse-pounding that will crush your balls, and your balls will turn into mashed potatoes. Ooh. The great songs like The Abysmal Eye, Phantoms, Ligature Marks is so damn good. The awesome instrumental, They Move Below, ooh. Armies of the Preposterous. Yeah, so many amazing songs on this. I don't really enjoy Meshuggah that much, but I enjoyed Immutable, that's for sure. It's such a great, cohesive, finely calibrated album. I am lost for words how good this album is. It's got some cool genteel moments, really awesome guitar, quite progressive. It's just got everything. Like Past Tense is so damn beautiful and blissful, but is such a weird way to end such a heavy album. This album is heavy. It's a very heavy album. The vocals are harsh. We go over to Greece and we're talking about Septicflesh and the album Modern Primitive. This is my final warning message from the call from the field of storm. Released in May, and oh yeah, this is such a great album. Beautiful symphonic death metal elements on this, great vocals, amazing guitar, solos for days, great songs like Neuromancer, the melody will get stuck in your head, songs like Coming Storm, Desert Throne. This is a very catchy album by Septicflesh, and it is so damn good. Symphonic elements that make this album quite epic in tone, hard-hitting moments, enjoyable melodies that will get stuck in your head. You've got Psycho History, such a great song. Hierophant, whoa, Hierophant, one of my favorite songs off the album, and Coming Storm is easily my favorite song off the album, that's for sure. So yeah, Septicflesh, Modern Primitive sits here. Okay, so now we head to a legendary heavy metal band. They released an album called Carpe Diem, and we're talking about none other than Saxon. Carpe Diem. This is the best heavy metal album of the year in my opinion. It is so damn good. Great songs like Carpe Diem, Seize the Day, Age of Steam, The Pilgrimage. I just love the cool guitar in The Pilgrimage. Remember the Fallen, Supernova. I like it, sounds a bit like Judas Priest. The vocals are fantastic on this. I love the guitar work. The solos are just so damn energetic. The production is just brilliant. Yes, oh, this album's so damn good. I've played this album countless times and I can never get sick of it. All for One, Black is the Night, Living on the Limit. So damn good. It really is. Just the awesome drum fills you were getting on. Finely calibrated piece of work by Saxon. And it's one of the best albums of the year. Okay, so now we head over to Finland. None other than Shape of Despair and the album Return to the Void. If you like slow funeral doom, if you just like funeral doom overall, this is easily the best funeral doom album of the year, hands down. This is just brilliant funeral doom. I absolutely love it. The cool crushing guitars you were getting on this, the steamy, visceral, guttural vocals as well, even the beautiful female vocals that harmonize with the guttural vocals, beautiful melodies that will just get stuck in your head, the orchestral elements that build this epic funeral doom masterpiece. Return to the Void, Shape of Despair is so damn good. It is just terrific. Dissolution's amazing. Songs like Solitary Downfall, Forfeit, The Inner Desolation run about 57 minutes. This album goes fast, but it's incredibly slow pace. So yeah, Return to the Void by Shape of Despair is hands down fucking amazing. Let's move on. And now we head over to Sweden. It's none other than Ghost and the album Impera. This is my most played album, to be honest, and it's absolutely fantastic. I just love the sound of Ghost. A lot of people don't agree that they are metal, but they are metal because they are metal archives, okay? So stick a breadstick up your ass. Stick a breadstick far up, right up your ass, because Ghost is metal. Have you not heard From the Pinnacle to the Pit, Cersei? Have you not heard those songs? The guitar riffs are metal as fuck. But yeah, Impera is great. Anyway, rant aside, Impera is amazing. Songs like Kazarian, Spillways, Call Me Little Sunshine, that cool guitar riff you were getting. Watcher in the Sky is amazing. I just love the throwback of the 80s and 70s vibes on this album. 20s is such a weird song. I didn't like that song at first, but it really has grown on me. Respite on the Spiral Field is amazing as well. Darkness at the Heart of My Love is one of my favorite ballads by Ghost. It's such a great album. It's easily up there to be the best metal album of the year. But I am tossed. This was my favorite metal album of the year because I feel like this album that I'm going to mention coming at number one is none other than an album that has recently been released in November. Yes, a pretty late number one, but I just feel that I've played this album countless times, and this is one of my favorite progressive metal bands of all time. I feel this is close to a 95% in the rating, and we're talking about Threshold and the album Dividing Lines. Flying over to the UK now, Threshold finally released an album after like 5 years or something called Dividing Lines, and this album's absolutely fantastic. It's just brilliant. The vocals are amazing by Glenn Morgan. The guitar work by Carl Groom is so damn good. Dare I say, this is like one of my favorite Threshold albums now. I am embracing how good this album is. A lot of people disagree that this is like their favorite metal album, but you know what, I don't care. I hope you all hate my list. You can all stick a breadstick up your ass. Threshold Dividing Lines is my number one album #1 best metal album of 2022. Hall of Echoes is amazing. Let It Burn incorporates more of the death metal vocals that are harmonized with nice clean vocals, and I do love the progressive elements on this. The guitar solos that just tell so much emotion towards the listener. A lot better than Dream Theater's A View from the Top of the World, which was released last year. The Domino Effect is like an 11-minute song. It's progressive. Just an up and down roller coaster you were getting on that song. Lost Along the Way, Defense Condition, which again is another 10-minute song. Such a solid album by Threshold. Dare I say it's close to a masterpiece. Awesome drum fills, the tight little drum accents, the overall production. A lot of people say it might be a little bit too condensed for their ears, but I feel the production is perfect for progressive metal. This is Threshold saying that they're going to take the metal world by storm. And Threshold Dividing Lines is my #1 metal album of 2022. That's right. Holy shit. This album's amazing. It really is. Just beautiful melodies. The choruses are so damn catchy. Need I go on? You got Ghost and then you got Threshold. I feel like Ghost is just a pubic hair away from Threshold. They're a completely different subgenre. Threshold Dividing Lines is an album that has just grabbed me by the shirt, chucked me to a war and into another war, and then I'm all bloodied and bled on the floor. Cause the album has knocked me for 6, that's for sure. So yeah, Threshold Dividing Lines is my best metal album of 2022. Like, I can't lie to you. What am I gonna say, like fucking Slipknot's my favorite metal album? I can't lie to you guys. Threshold Dividing Lines is my favorite. If I included black metal, a lot of these albums wouldn't even make it on the list. But because we're not including black metal, Threshold Dividing Lines is my favorite metal album of 2022.
No passion, no limits. You only hyperventilate. You leave no.
Anyway, let me know in the comments below your favorite metal albums. Do you agree or disagree with my opinion? I really hope you hate this list because I love this list, and I will see you in the next one.